Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the Potatocraft public server. No, this is the Terraformacraft server. Welcome back, guys. I am here mining away at this wonderful magnetite mine that I found, and stuff is crumbling. And I have a lot of rich magnetite. Actually, I have significantly more back at home, but I've been coming back and forth to this place, and yeah, I've pulled a metric ridiculous amount. Yes, a metric ridiculous amount. That is the new unit of a lot. Well, that was unfortunate. I definitely just killed myself right there. I have been here mining a ton of magnetite while trying not to die, but obviously that didn't work too well. And this is a rich magnetite mine, which is really good because I needed to start considering getting iron. At this very moment, we don't really technically need iron because I don't have a way of preparing it, but yeah, I found a oh my god, I keep falling down into holes. I found a gigantic iron mine, and I've been chipping away at it for quite some time now. But yeah, I've basically extracted 2 full inventories, or was it 3 full inventories? 2 or 3 full inventories worth of magnetite, and all of it's rich magnetite, so each one is worth 75 units. And let me tell you guys, this is going to be enough iron for quite some time. The only problem is, well, as always, I was out looking for the resources to make bronze, and of course, well, we found this wonderful magnetite mine before we found any bronze, and it makes me, or before we found the stuff to make bronze, and it makes me sad because I can never find all the stuff that I need for bronze. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can find the copper that I need for bronze, which I did find right before stumbling into this mine, but one thing that I did not get, as usual, was the rest of the stuff to make bronze. Like, I need some tin, or I need some bismuth, bismuth and a couple of other things, and just can't get the stuff. It's a little annoying, but that's okay. Worse things have happened. At least we found, like, a useful material while we were, or while I was out looking for stuff. It wasn't, what was that? Oh, I almost died. It wasn't something like diamonds, which, contrary to popular belief, doesn't actually amount to much. But, you know, I think I've more or less cleared this place out. There's probably some iron lingering around, but considering how much I've gotten, I don't think I have to worry too much. It's unfortunate, though, because I need that darn stuff. I need bronze in order to make the bloomery, which we need in order to process all of this iron into, or all of this magnetite into wrought iron, I believe is what we turned it into. And, yeah, like I said, we don't have the bronze to do it, or at least I don't think we do. I have a bunch of copper back at home, but I don't think I have much bronze. I need 32 ingots worth of bronze, and, yeah, I highly doubt that I have enough for that. But, I want to get out of this little hole that I've dug because there is something really cool that is right outside that I want to show you, but I have no clue where I am. I think ground level is around 150 in this area that I'm in, so if I can just carve my way out, then eventually I'll make it to the surface. Maybe. I am very lost within my own mine shafts. Wow, there is not much room here, but yeah, so in the last episode, we were trying to preserve food. Oh, I almost died again. And, well, I'll show you the results of that in just a second. Am I not going to be able to get out of here? I might not be able to. I wanted to show you guys the thing that I found. And I guess I could just dig some staircases up, but it's really dangerous to do in Terraformacraft. And then if we don't come out in the ravine, then we're gonna... this is a problem. There's no way out. Okay. I think we're gonna have to, skip out. Oh, no! I'm gonna die. Okay, we're going home. /home. And, yes, okay, so I had to reset my home since I'm on a different computer. Since I just updated the server, so my homes were reset. And I also don't have my voxel map fully filled out because that's on the desktop, and I'm currently recording on the laptop. And yeah, so this is where I am, and about, I don't know, how far is this? Wow, that's like 3,000 blocks away, is where I was mining the iron. And let's see if I can find the iron. I think I have Nope, none of... Oh, here's the petrified wood that I found. No iron in there. Where did I put this iron? So there is none in here. Where did I put all my iron? I just got a ton of it, and I have no clue where I put it. Here's some of it. And the rest of it, there's a bunch of it. There's even more of a bunch of it. And yeah, okay, so the most of it is in those 2 chests. Let's see, is there anything in here? No. I'm going to transplant this into here. And then we'll have our single iron chest full of nothing but an insane amount of iron. Wow, that's a lot. So let's grab that. Throw a few stacks into there, and throw the rest into here. Oh yeah, so I have this copper chest plate, which I got by killing that wither skeleton at the end of the last episode that killed me. I think, at least that's what I think I did. What? Let's do... Oh, I'm hungry, not the other thing. Oh yeah, the other food, that's another thing. So, I must have eaten the rest of the other olive, but so in the last episode we were working on preserving food, and I prepared 3 batches of 160 ounces of olives and wanted to see which ones would rot the fastest. So we had I just finished eating the last of it, but we had the ones that were very dark, we had the ones that were medium, and then we had the raw ones. The medium ones lasted the longest by far. Well, not by far. The medium ones lasted a little bit longer than the very dark ones, and then the non-very dark ones didn't last very long at all. But I do believe so. Nora left some cooked pork for me, which is nice because I have needed some food and I am almost out of food, so this is super nice. She left quite a bit, actually. I think there's about 200 ounces worth of it buried under the ground, and hopefully that stuff won't rot too fast because I need it. But I have bad news. So all of the barrels that I had filled with the apples, yeah, they all went to waste. Turns out you're only supposed to put in 40 ounces worth of fruit per bucket in order to make the cider. And, well, I put in 160, and instead of it, just doing nothing, it used up all of it and made nothing. I just had fresh water. So we lost all the apples, and unfortunately, how do we get to this? Unfortunately, it is currently September in-game, which means that I believe it is spring? So we're in the southern... Oh, yeah, it says right there. We're in the southern hemisphere right now. So the seasons are flipped. So let's see. I think if we go this way, we'll eventually hit the equator. So yeah, we're in the southern hemisphere, so all of the coordinates or all of the seasons are currently flipped, and as a result, it is currently early spring. And because it's early spring, actually, we might be able to harvest something. So these trees grow in autumn. Where do the peach ones? Peach ones are also in autumn, I think. Yep. And the olive trees are also autumn. But what about the berry bushes? Summer, spring, late spring. Darn, nothing grows in early spring. We need to get some of these foods or some of these fruits to grow so we can start to make the cider once again. Or actually, I don't even know what we can do with, let's see. What does raspberry make? Raspberry. So, usage. Can I not? Okay, so I thought that you could use all of the fruits in order to, or you could ferment all of the fruits into some sort of alcoholic beverage, but I guess you can only do that with some. What else is there? We have raspberries, we have blackberries, which I don't think we're going to be able to use. No, what? The heck do you spell blackberries? Blackberry. No, why can't I spell this? So difficult. Oh, there. What? Why wasn't it there the first time? So yeah, we can't use these. I don't think we can use this. Maybe we can use strawberry? Maybe? Nope. It doesn't seem like we can use those. We can only use the apples. Darn. That is unfortunate. Maybe the peaches? What can we do with peaches? Peaches. Let's see. These also cannot be fermented. Darn. So yeah, only the apples can be fermented. Luckily, we have a lot of apple trees, and they've all grown quite a bit, but we can't access those until it is autumn, and that's not going to happen for quite some time, probably. So, darn, that is unfortunate. But, that's what I wanted to do in this episode. I was like, I can just ferment some other fruit, but nope, none of our other fruit's going to grow, which means that I need to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode. I'll be right back. Idea. Since we're so strapped on food, today we're going to be spending a bunch of time growing food. This is something that we should have done a long, long time ago, but I never really got around to it because, well, every single time I think about growing food, it becomes winter. So, yeah, we're going to tear down the sugarcane that we have growing across this area over here, and I think we just use this hoe to grow or to break out the farmland. And let's see, I don't know how you're supposed to figure out the soil quality, but that's something that we're probably going to have to do. But I have a bunch of seeds just from traveling across the land, searching far and wide. I guess it's time to plant them. So, yeah, we have a bunch of everything, and hopefully we'll get some decent stuff. Oh, what was that? Jute. Okay, well, that seems interesting. And let's just grow everything. I don't know if it's a bad idea to grow everything, but we're going to grow a bunch of stuff because why not? So, yeah, I made one of the many things that I made while we were making all of those tools was a hoe. And, yeah, so let's use this hoe that we've had for a long time but never used. And let's plant ourselves some nice crops. Ooh, barley. I wonder if I can make beer. Let's see. Barley. Let's use this, and we can do that. Okay, we can get the barley grain, which we can use to turn into barley flour, or can we not do anything with that? Oh, yes, we can make beer. That's wrong. I guarantee you that's wrong. I need to figure out how much it's supposed to take, but, yeah, we can make beer. What do you use beer for? Just making vinegar? Yeah, I guess you use any alcohol to make vinegar. Oh, some of those fruits that we have we can use to make vinegar. Okay, that's a good thing because, yeah, that was, I wasn't sure. We don't need to make vinegar, but that's one of the many things that we could make. But, yeah, let's plant all of this stuff and hope that it survives. That's usually not a good thing. If anything, maybe we'll have, like, a nice surplus for the wintertime because we never have enough food. Never, ever, ever. So let's plant these. Whoa, these are tall. I wonder if these need more sunlight in order to properly grow, but yeah, I don't know. I know at some point we're going to need to be careful with what we plant because, I don't know if you can jump on plants, because I do believe that the soil quality changes depending on what you are growing, and if you grow too much of the same stuff in the same area, the soil will just, like, die. Or it won't die, but it'll be just really low quality soil, and you won't be able to grow anything else on it. So I think at some point or another I'm going to need to figure out how to look at the soil quality, and then we can go from there to figure out how to rotate our crops. But other than that, let's see. Do I have any more pumpkins lying around or not? I'm starting to worry that I don't, because I don't see any. No pumpkins. There's a single jack-o'-lantern. There's 18 pumpkins. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I want to light this area up a little bit more since, well, it's not lit up enough. And we don't have... There are a couple of good permanent sources of light, but jack-o'-lanterns are by far the cheapest, so I've been using those the most. There are lamps, I believe? What are they called? Not these. Can I just look up light and find it? No, I don't know what it's called. There is a... Oh, wait, there they are. I think it's this. Fancy lanterns. So that is that. How do I make a lantern? Maybe? Nope, not that. What? How do we get a... Oh, there we go. So, a fancy lantern is a piece of charcoal, some torch, some of that. What about this? This is just a single bronze double sheet. Wow, that's expensive. Well, I guess that is only 4 ingots, but still, relative to a lot of things, that's pretty darn expensive. And what happened here? What the heck? That looks weird. Yeah, this is my little tree farm for non-ashwood wood, but we usually only... I only grow ashwood because it's so cheap and it grows pretty darn well. It grows really close to one another, so I can plant a lot of it in a small area and just have it all grow and trim it up whenever I need some extra wood. But this area back here spawns a bunch of mobs, and I would like for it not to. So let's place these guys back here, and now when nighttime comes, we'll hopefully be safer. Man, I need more stuff. I need a lot more stuff, but other than that, no, there isn't too much else that we can do. I need to fix my food situation, and this was the way that I thought of doing it. Well, this is one of them anyways. We're gonna, hopefully this will give us enough stuff to, like, maybe I can pickle some of this stuff. Like, that's the ultimate goal, is to pickle a bunch of the food that I make by by making cider and then making vinegar. So it's going to be a pretty large process, but once those trees come back into full swing, then we should being the key word, be able to start pickling stuff like mad. And when we do that, I don't know if stuff just doesn't go bad or if it just goes bad really slowly. So that'll be what we need to do. Other than that, I came to the realization that you cannot drink cider. You can't drink any of the beverages that you brew, at least, well, actually, that might be a lie. I'm pretty sure you can drink the vodka, but I don't think it does anything other than maybe replenishing thirst. So there's not much of a point. Oh, what is this? The thing in the lower right-hand corner, right next to the sugarcane on the bottom, there is another box that opens whenever I have the hoe open. I'm like worried. I know there's a way to bring up a special menu to see the farm quality, but I don't want to just like whack one of these or the farmland quality. But yeah, it seems like that will be a mystery for the rest of forever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end things off here, guys. It was a slightly shorter episode than usual, I think, but it's okay. It was productive. I was able to give you guys a little status report on all of that iron that we got. Here we have a double chest and then some full of rich iron. That is a lot. How much is that? That's 36 times 75. I don't even know what 36 times 75 is off the top of my head. Yeah, no, I don't. But that is a lot of iron, and we're going to be able to use that for a lot of things. I think we're going to be able to get wrought iron. We're going to need to make the anvil. Then we're going to need to use the wrought iron to make, let's see, I think there is the next level of blast furnace, or what, is it a blast furnace? Maybe it's a blast furnace that you can turn into, tripping over words left and right, but you need that in order to make the next level of something, and that's what we need in order to progress through TFC even more. So that'll be stuff that we save for the next episode, maybe. I don't know what we'll do in the next episode. Oh, look, that's Man's house. It's so brightly lit compared to my place. Okay. Yep, that's going to be all for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do leave a like. It always helps out a ton. And yeah, we'll see what we do in the next episode What a cheap way of getting out of saying what we're going to do in the next episode. Yep. Okay, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.